Alright, now that we have created our Calamares config and made it a little bit future proof, so if there are more destinations to cover, like, I don't know, user share applications and lib and so on, we have future names, future variables, but we've just chosen one now, and as DTC, destination 1. So basically, it's time to build. I don't know about you, but I want to see what I've built, what it's possible. No, I have not built yet anything. So VirtualBox is a bit too soon. First, Carly 5, what have we been doing? Okay, what have we been doing? Always a good idea to do this. Right mouse click, compare. Click it open, and pacman.conf. We have added our Carly repo. That's new since number 4. Carly 4. And what has been done as well, Calamares is here, and Carly Calamares config is here. Okay. We have also added bash completion because we like it. Just to type some word and then tap and it auto completes it. And partition manager because of the fact that we are working with KPM core, not KPM core git. And we want to have a look at the equivalent of gparted. It's an important thing, an important tool, gparted or partition manager in Plasma. So that's all the rest there is. We've made a new splash sign here, a new greeting and the grub, and that what here we've added also something to become always root, so to speak. So live user can do root actions, sudo pacman, things like with sudo. Because of this sudo d and g wheel, we've added that as well, and all the rest is okay. Right, now Carly 5 I just saw has still some old leftover from earlier build. This is a leftover from the build from yesterday, so 15, it's 16, right? And this one is also a work folder. So these two need to go, and there's the cleanup. So I think we've decided to add it to our Sublime text up here, cleanup. So that's the first thing we do. Even if we forget to clean up, it will clean up. You see? So that's good. Let's put you up here in the corner and then open the terminal, sudo, and then build everything. So work is out, is deleted, out is deleted, out and work, and of course everything starts again. So work is there again, right? That's normal. And then we're going to build and see what's going to happen on our real life situation. That's why this development takes time. Each time you do a Calamares setup, you have to build it and rebuild it. That's the best way to check it out and test it. What you can do, of course, but as for later, we'll certainly do that at some point in time, is making a new package and staying in a VirtualBox and then installing a new package and try that one out. So that's possible, that's no problem. But even so, you have to build a lot of ISOs. All right, I'm gonna pause here. You see, it still has to install lots of stuff. In the moment it's building its ISO, but what I usually do is watch out for these guys, right? We have added something to the ISO, and it's here. It is really here. It's coming from the repo, and it's on our ISO, and that's the point. And one of the guys was asking some help. It needs to get from the repo on your ISO. That's the critical point. If it's not there, well, you're stuck. So this is done with success, and there is a new Linux kernel, it seems, as well, since yesterday. All right, scrolling down, I'm guessing, well, creating 4.0, so I'll wait and pause the video. All right, we have an ISO. It's in the out folder, and it's ready to be tested, Super F7. Now is the time to launch VirtualBox. Go to the correct one, choose disk file. So it's 16 today, so the other one should be out. And this is our new logo. We thought of trying this one out for a while, see if we like that one. Thanks to ZVR, we have that logo. Let's see what happens with Calamares. Now, one of the things, well, it's a choice. Maybe you don't want to auto start Calamares at all, but it's simple really. It's just a .desktop file in the auto start, and I wouldn't put it in the .config auto start because it stays there, or you have to do something manually. I would put it in etc xdg. So that's what I do. So Calamares, where are you, guy? I'm guessing we just have to type install. You see, install system. If you tell people, okay guys, install system, click it, and then we'll see. Look at the icon popping up. So, oh yeah, we could have done that, right? We could have changed that already. We've seen it in the last video. We forgot about it. What did we forget? Oh, we can use this one immediately, this video, to make a new version. So init ramfs, not a good idea. We've seen in another video that it's not good. So we don't need this anymore. We should go to the Calamares, etc Calamares, this one, right? We haven't changed anything yet, I think. No, I do not think we have changed anything to the standard. No. So Perl, the init ramfs, that's this one. Well, this is not something for us. Doesn't look like it is. We should take a look. What is it actually? But then we should read some more. But let's get it out and let's put it online for now. We've tested it out last time in another video. Init ramfs is gone. Okay, you're out. Done. Then we are going to make a package build. So you go to Carly package build, so better one up. I did push that right. I was looking something up here. Test push. Okay, done. And then we're gonna build it. Carly package builds to this one. Package build. And all you need to do now is just add a number. Just a number up. Always add a number up. Never keep it. Don't override it. Up. One number up. You'll soon know why. Yeah, we haven't created any scripts yet to get something done automatically. But everything stays. We have to delete this manually. We have to copy this manually. Well, probably gonna make a script for that, because at some point in time you say, oh, this is tedious, I have to do it every time. So that's not a good idea. Now let's have a look at what's gonna happen here. I think I've made the correct copy paste, so that's gonna be good. But he'll say, so update, I always type update. The point is, it is going to delete the old one. The old 3.1, he deleted it. I have not touched it. He deleted it. So I've set the update repo so that the old one is always gone automatically. So I don't have to delete it. So -R. So that's good. And the create mode for the other one, that's also good. So we are ready to test the new one out. So Control F, make it big again. And F12 is not working here. Console will be working here. Enter. We were able to do some stuff. So first this one, we're able to update. It's not going to work. It's an alias from ArcoLinux. So you need to learn the ArcoLinux stuff, and you make your own aliases the way you see fit. Ooh, that's something new. So this one, we are able to do something here. And okay, fine. Some references here. But that's the last one I want, right? Calamares config 2.3.2-2. So the effect of that particular download can be seen in Dolphin. Let's have a look. Overlay, etc. Did it install correctly? Calamares. Oh yeah, it's here. And is init ramfs now out? We can make this one as well normal, I suppose. Perl. Less interesting to see, but init ramfs has an hashtag. It's gray. It's not used. So either you launch it with pkx, maybe you should say that in the video as well. Either I do this, and maybe we should do this as a rule from now on, and that's going into debug mode. So pk execute me Calamares, please, but this time in debug, so we know we get some more information, all the code that's behind it. Otherwise, we just say to our users, install the system. Just type install, and you get a nice icon, and that's it. Okay, so welcome to the Carly installer. Remember that we've changed some things. Let's go into detail. Open with Dolphin. Home, not home, 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 overlay. I've just closed it, I think. Calamares, branding. So something happened to our system, right? The branding here. So the language is, I couldn't care less, but the branding description, that's something we should take a look at. Maybe we should improve some things. So Carly installer is here. This looks good. Welcome to Carly. Set up Carly on your system. You can choose our languages. That's okay. And then of course we had come some strange things. This is okay, still okay. Generic support. That's gonna be awkward or nothing is happening. Generic support. So the buttons. Do you want the buttons? Let's see if Perl helps me. Yeah, a little bit. So component name default, welcome style Calamares is false. We can now change immediately things here, but then you have to reboot, of course. You can't just expect Calamares to change on the spot because you changed this here. But I don't see anything. Window expanding is maybe an interesting thing. This is window expanding, clearly. This is happening to it. And you can probably say no expanding at all. So normal, full screen, no expand. I leave it, I think, normal. But I did set it to a particular window size in ArcoLinux. Window placement center, I think that's new. So that's cool. I'm going to apply that to ArcoLinux. And here are our strings, right? So the Carly thing, the name change that I've done. Now, if I don't want support URL, it's going to be this. Known issue URL, that's that. And release URL is that. So let's assume you don't want that. Save it. And then stop here, cancel. And because you get these e-links things here as well, but sometimes you don't want these things. But again, it's all about choice. It's Linux, it's all about choice. And you play around with the settings of Calamares. Arrow up, it's gone, right? So personally, I'm not using those, but it's all up to you if you want them or not. Let's keep them in for now. But you know how I've done it. Just put a hashtag in front of it. So you go back to the config of Calamares and then you're going to get it out there. Just hashtag in front of it and it's gone. Anything else? The squid PNG. That's this thing, I think. We can actually see it here. Squid PNG. So that's that one. And we can change it by something else. What I often do in these applications we change is keep the name and overwrite this, right? So just open it up with, open this up with PNG. So with GIMP, then put a layer on top of it, add your own stuff and save it again. And then you have exactly the same dimensions than this thing, and it will be suitable for everything. So just a tip. What else? So next, Brussels, fine. Language, a little bit up, like not language, keyboard. Okay. Some options. Remember the options we had 3 options we had there. No swap, no hibernate with hibernate. Okay. There were 2 hashtagged out. Next. This is standard. If we don't want that, we need to put it somewhere. It's gonna be in a module, probably users, right? And we should say that it should be like this. For instance, I believe it's like this on ArcoLinux. So you can do it like this as well. That's the standard one, which is actually not a bad idea in my eyes, but okay. Not everybody's convinced of having the same password for root. And then password is too short. Yeah, that's a complexity thing I don't like. So I type it twice and then 1, 2, 3. Twice and 1, 2, 3, and then he's happy. Next. Install, and we're off. So we have some slides we have to change. So the slides are coming from here. He wants to show you the next slide, and there are some images. The squid PNG is a source, so we have to change these things if we want to get more professional. Okay. Then bad unsquash configuration. So inside we are ready for the modules now, or should I call it a day and tackle this then in here? I bet I should. So this was the video where we are going to, where we've made the branding. So the branding is okay, right? We could keep on working on branding, and we probably will, but it's still it's okay the way it looks. But next thing is we should get our system copy pasted over on our hard disk or SSD, and all these things can be looked at some point in time. I do as well. And that's for all the videos. Alright, I'm cutting the video here, and next I'm gonna start again here with the module. We have to know what to put in the module here. We have the module already present, should be, here it is, unpack. I should make this clear to him what to do, but I need to know what to fill in here. So we're gonna figure out what should be added here, changed here. Alright, next video.